alcoholic binge, not going one day without drinking. I worked at a distillery, so I had surplus in liquor. You know, they gave me 2 bottles every Thursday. And and you know, I just couldn't help but be grateful this morning. I couldn't help it. Like I wanted to get to church. Thank God. Because, you know, sometimes being a Christian, it can be lonely sometimes. It can be lonely. And you don't always see what God's doing behind the scenes, you know? And I just remember right before the crash happened, because I got hit by an F-150 doing like 75. I accidentally passed a stop sign on the highway and bam. I mean, I should have died. That's what they said. I should have died, but I don't know. I'm just grateful because I know God protected me from a lot more harm that could have happened to me. But all I could just remember was, you know, right before the accident happened, I was telling my wife, I was like, I feel like God's telling me I need to stop. Like, basically, it's like, all right, enough is enough. You know? Yeah. You went through all those things. You got hurt. All the stuff that you've been through. Yeah, okay. Enough. You need to get back where I had you. And, you know, I kept trying on my own strength. I'm going to do it. And the reason why I say I'm grateful for that accident, because that day when that car hit me, my whole world came to a stop. And I didn't have a choice. I was in the hospital for like a month and a half. I couldn't drink there. All I had was God. I started listening to Christian music and just started, you know, listening to ministers online until, you know, I started to get back on my feet. And then after I got out the hospital, you know, I just started feeling God starting to restore me. And so one thing, you know, it just reminded me too, like, you know, when Jesus says, when the Bible talks about the lamb that kept going away and shepherds would break their legs, carry the lamb while their legs were broken so that they could start to understand their voice, they could start to recognize his voice. And so after that period of time, then all he would have to do is say, hey, you know? And I feel like that's what God did. During that time, I didn't really think I was going to start doing rap music again. I didn't even, none of that was on my mind. I was just so grateful to be alive. You could go and let that track play. I'm not going to make you stand, but if you want to stand, you know, I know y'all ain't going to parties and just sit around. You know what I'm saying? I say, yo, you know what time it is? It's time for you to let your light shine in this room of darkness so that blind eyes can see. This little light of mine, y'all know why we let this shine, cause I'm sitting on top of the world, and y'all know why we blow your mind. Oh, cause we let on the other street, resting in pieces that I got Jesus resting. When we together, busy, I'm blessed to speak. Know how to feel to you about the whole that that's resting the peace. I remember what it is, southwest, with a man, so oh, step on out, cause I carry my soul. What is the Bible, if you need it, then read it. All in this world, but we don't need it, let it believe it. We never receive my name, see now how we no need to suit my feel. Jumping in the sun and tag team of the season, cause I know it's a fear. Everybody say, see you, I'm Christ, if you like it, you know, go to my boy, and you need to see the thing, Jesus, put your faith in God. I've seen that you need to listen to my run. Take that to life, yours, and let it shine. When y'all see, tomorrow's not promised. Take it from your boy, see now. And go ahead and let the light shine. Come on, this little light of mine. Y'all know why we let this shine, cause I'm sitting on top of the crowd. And y'all know why we blowing your mind. I said, this little light of mine. Y'all know why we let this shine, cause I'm sitting on top of the crowd. And y'all know why we let this shine. Now you can't stop me, I be the one that's going to have G with JC. We rockin' the spot. Y'all know the kid. glory to God. They stay talking, claiming they go to yard. I know it's hard from saying no more. Like I'm letting you hot from and go so far. Turn the day off and then now I'm the way. Wanted to let them go to the one with women was fun. Cause I'm ready over my eyes, I could see you out even though it was a blind. I'm flying on wings and eagles almost touching the sky. These rhymes should be illegal cause they question the mind. You know it's a private way to compromise. I'ma take it to the right mind and let it shine. Come on, this little light of mine. Y'all know I be at this shine cause I'm sitting on the top of the rhymes. And y'all know I be blowing hard. I said this little light of mine. Can't tell me I can tell me them shit like this. Sitting on the top of the rhymes. And y'all know I be blowing hard. Don't even pretend to be saying you ain't no enemy. Never had no enemies cause I'm very definitely should've put it in me when you had a chance to preach me. Now I'm stupid cause I'm riding with real in the street. Moving my destiny. Make the right decision. Never give me in and never the devil taking me. We'll call it out. But I'm first in the victory. Got me out of sin and living a life of misery. Now I'm shining like diamond cause Christ is with me. You can be my hero with guns and hit his feet. Until I found Jesus the almighty recipe. No time to play. We can't let our feelings get in the way. Get that word out. I'm gonna keep it hitting the way. You gotta pray. Even though you're not gonna stay, you might not be aware to see another day. Another way now. Cause there's only one. Keep your eyes on the prize while you pray to the sun. Hey, without working here, boy. You don't wanna let it get to your head. Thinking you the only one here. Now it's still grace is why we all still around. And that's not a lie. So dry your eyes and it is to be fine. But right here, that's a lifestyle. This little light of mine. Y'all know I be letting it shine. Cause I'm sitting on the top of the ground. And y'all know I be blowing your mind. I said this little light of mine. Y'all know I be letting it shine. Cause I'm sitting on the top of the ground. Y'all know I be blowing your mind. I said this little light of mine. Y'all know I be letting it shine. Cause I'm sitting on the top of the ground. Y'all know I be blowing your mind. Okay? Before I walk off the stage, I just want to let you guys know I have a book out too. It's called The Foolish Things. And basically, you know, it's about how God takes the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And so, you know, the subtitle is Created for Purpose and Destiny. I wrote this book because I felt like there was a lot of challenges in my life, and as I tried to, you know, make things happen, as I tried to, you know, to start businesses and start all these things, I found myself struggling because I really didn't have a good understanding of where God wanted me to be. And so, like, this book won't tell you what your purpose is, but it will help you, you know, take certain steps to get to where you need to be. It challenges people to never give up, and at the same time, you know, just let everybody out there know that you're not by yourself. You know, there's a lot of people out there that you're struggling trying to do positive things. But y'all gotta be blessed. Thank you guys for having me.